Hey, what's up, everyone? It's me, Matt from DAZE, coming at you with another album review. And today we are checking out the guys in Toreno with the album Evil Eyes. Now, a little bit of background on these guys are they are from Oxnard, California. They're a four-piece hardcore band. They're signed currently, as of this video, to DAZE Records, which is putting out a lot of good hardcore bands like X Weapon X and uh, dang, all I can think is X Weapon X right now, but a lot of good album hardcore that's coming out these days, similar to like Triple B Records and Scheme Records. A lot of new hardcore like record labels are out there putting out good work, and Toreno falls under that category of being part of that new wave of hardcore that's coming out from the States and everything, and around the world in the new scene and everything. So that's that for Toreno. That's a little bit of the background. Let's get into this review. Track one, we have Bleed. It's a strong and beefy start to this EP. Guitars sound really good and chuggy. Drums, though, are a little hard to hear at times. Bassline, very thick, very groovy, and a slow like drum breakdown. It's pretty nice. The vocals are good as well. The breakdown is slow and chuggy. It's a little stretched out, I think. It's a very, very, very standard hardcore song. It's not bad. It's not good. It's what you want if you want to listen to hardcore, but it's not going to blow you away, I think. Hey guys, have you checked out any of the merch from DAZE that we have on our online store? We have some of these designs up. Some cool gym looking gear. Fan favorite, Baby Noodle. Be a fucking devil. Yeah, some of our most hated merch ever. But I love Hate Breed. Yay. Sticker packs too. Who doesn't like Baby Noodle eating pizza? Yeah. Keychains. Yeah. And of course, we have koozies. Yeah, who doesn't like a good koozie? So check out our merch store, DAZE.com, and support your local business. And a friend who's not trying to work a 9-to-5 anymore. Trying to do something with my life. Track two, we have here, Stand Your Ground. Drums sound like they're really far away, like in a hallway. But there's a nice like drum roll in this part of the song that kind of sounds like a machine gun, like just how fast he's hitting and everything. Guitars have like kind of a ringing out sound to them as they're playing. Drums are better on this track than the last track. It's a very tough guy anthem of a song, I think, with the name like Stand Your Ground. It's like, yeah, we're tough. But it kind of goes nowhere towards the end of the song. It just kind of trails off. And for that, I just think it's all right of a song. Track three, we have here, I'm Still Here. Fast and thrashy opening to this song. It's heavy on the repetition, I think. It's a bit repetitive and it's quite noticeable. But I will say, as I was listening to this and reviewing it, I didn't know the song ended until it went to the next track, like 30 seconds and later. I didn't realize just how quick it was over. And I think it's funny, the song said, I'm Still Here, and it just went by so fast that I didn't notice. Or I'm not the best at noticing things, maybe. Track four, we have here Slave No More. It's a standard opening guitar riff with this song. Nothing too flashy about it, but it sounds good. Drums and bass are very good on this track. I like the tuning and the guitar riffs on this track. A little bit more interesting, more dynamic playing. It's a very catchy track, and it has a nice build up to it. And a good heavy breakdown. And like they go like breakdown like it's slow, and then they make it slower and heavier. And then like they have some really good double bass playing in this track. And for that being said, I want to show a little clip of this song, which I think is a good summarization of what to expect on this EP. So yeah, that's a little sample of Toreno, Slave No More. Track five, we have here Trigger. They have really nice openings to their songs. As I've digested this EP, every song has a pretty noticeable like opening to it, and it's like, oh, it's pretty nice. But for some reason after the opening, they kind of go like mid from there. But I still think it's because they're not trying to be too groundbreaking with their hardcore. They're just with their hardcore style. It's just good fun hardcore. Again, more interesting riffs like the last track on this one. There's a clean two-step part in this song. It's really nice. I would say it's the grooviest track they have on this whole EP. And there's like a fun little sample at the end of the song. So that was my overall thoughts and feelings and review of Torena Evil Eyes. And one thing that really was I think overall how I can feel about it, it's a very consistent and good album. It's solid through and through. Nothing too flashing to where like it wowed me, but nothing to where it was like, oh, this is just disappointing, crappy. It's just fair, which I think the guys in Torino, that's what they were shooting for in terms of they just wanted to make a good, solid hardcore record or EP, and I think they did a good job of that, especially with the production sounding so good, the mixing sounding pretty good. Nothing was overly produced or unduly produced. It was just, you know, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear, just right, like how they made the sound of the album. Was it the guitar riffs or anything are very dynamic, very fun to listen to. Drums are very punchy. Vocals are very, very good and beefy and nice. Yeah, there's nothing too bad about this album or this EP. It's good if you like hardcore. Now, and the only thing that it's not a bad thing necessarily. They're not breaking any new ground here. They're not making anything too grand and spectacle where it's like you take notice. It's either you're gonna like this album for the most part, but I don't know if you're probably be coming back to it a lot, but nothing's gonna wow you at first, I feel. But that in a bad way. So with that being all said and done, I think that the guys in Torena did a good job, and I feel very comfortable saying that this album, this EP that they dropped, is a solid 7 out of 10. Yeah. So that is my review of Torena Evil Eyes. Links down below. Comment how you feel. Tell me what you thought about this EP. And go check out the band Torena and support local bands trying to do their thing. They're on the grind. So check them out. Yeah. And I will see you guys later.